Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm Annie Douglas, your Chief Mom Ambassador here at Mom's Me, and I'm sitting here today with the lovely Maureen Frost. I'm still trying to get used to your new last name. Maureen's a newlywed.
Yes.
But Maureen is the editor of KIWI Magazine, and we are super excited today to talk to you guys about what's new in the spring issue of KIWI Magazine.
Yes, absolutely. It just published today, so you can actually, once we're finished watching here, you can go to KIWIMagOnline.com to watch it. You can go to Mom's Me, go to the KIWI tab to read it, and you can also go use the Issue app, ISSUU, to read it on your phone.
All right. So I'm already seeing a lot of you guys joining us. Hi, Pam Havens, Megan, Dana, and Mary Smith. Thank you guys so much for joining us. Please continue to comment. And, we just want to have you guys join in on the conversation today because we're going to touch on a few really interesting topics here. Let you guys, give you guys a scoop. We have some newsy things to share with you guys. And we just want to hear from you too. We want to hear your questions. We want you guys to just leave your comments. And of course, we always like to do some fun giveaways with our Facebook Live events. So today we're going to be giving away prizes. You'll actually see a couple of these cookbooks right in front of me. We have two really great cookbooks, and we'll talk more about this a little later. But we have this wonderful cookbook about living. It's a plant-based cookbook, I guess. So we have 4 winners total. 2 will win this cookbook here, and the other 2 will win this other cookbook from Joyous. It's called Joyous Detox, and Joy McCarthy was one of our WOW Summit speakers this past WOW Summit. So this is an excellent book as well. So we're giving these away. All you have to do for a chance to win is, again, participate. This is actually the beautiful cover of our spring issue.
It is. Look how cute that baby is.
All right, so guys, just so for those of you who don't know, KIWI is a digital publication, and it is, there's no cost for you guys to download it or view it. We really just feel passionate about the content that's delivered with KIWI, and we just want you guys to read it and have that as a resource.
Absolutely. So KIWI is really here to help you live a healthy life with your family. So we're always giving you new information, trying to help you do that the best that you possibly can in today's world.
All right, good. So what have we going on with the KIWI issue for the spring issue?
Okay, so I absolutely adore this issue. It's a labor of love every time we put it out. In this issue, you can see that we obviously cover plant-based eating, and we used a couple recipes from this wonderful cookbook. And then we also cover hormonal health, which we also use from Joy's book as well. So there's a few other things that you'll have to go to the magazine to actually read about them. So let's see, we're giving you ways to reduce your plastic use. Easter and Passover are coming up, so
nice.
We have a lot of fun crafts in there for families. We also have some books for both of those holidays too. We have some tips to create an eco-friendly nursery, whether it's the paint, what kind of furniture you're using, have that all covered in one of our feature issues for this for this issue too. We have delicious avocado recipes, which is my favorite. I could eat avocado every single day, and I kind of do. And we also have a lot of advice for pregnant moms out there too. We talk about the trend, or I guess not so much a trend, but the hypnobirthing. I know that you have some experience with that too.
Hypnobirthing. Have you guys heard about hypnobirthing, by the way? Yeah, I was telling Maureen the other day that with my first birth, I looked into hypnobirthing, and you know, it was very interesting. I kind of started learning more about how you can use visualization methods, and you know, kind of just get your body and your mind prepared for birthing. And so I ended up not going with hypnobirthing, but it was a unique experience.
Yeah, it's such an interesting topic, and we cover it more in the magazine, so definitely go and check that out. It's in our KIWI Now section.
Nice.
So we always want to hear from our readers and see what you want to see in the next issue of KIWI Magazine. So please, in the comments, if there's a topic you want us to cover, please let us know.
Yeah, we want to know. I have my phone here, so I'm going to be definitely looking at your comments here.
Yeah, let us know. It might make the pages of the summer issue.
Yeah, actually, somewhat Navy Blue said hypnobirthing is pretty awesome. The techniques really help. So
yeah, it's
there you go.
It sounds so calming and just being present in the moment.
Yeah.
So it's really, really interesting.
And then Ashley said she's excited to check out the hormone balancing. She has severely low hormone levels, and yeah, there's some issues that she wants to learn about. So.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll talk about that a little bit more today, but then when you go and read the story, we're more in depth in there too, so you can get a lot of information. Yeah.
Okay, good, great. All right, so what's next, Marie?
Okay, so in our KIWI Now section, we talk about glyphosate. So glyphosate is it's an herbicide, and it's used to kill weeds. It's the active ingredient in Monsanto's Roundup.
Okay.
Okay, so there's a new label out there called BioCheck non-glyphosate certified. So basically what that is, it's a third-party certification that companies can go to have their food tested for levels of glyphosate, and then if they don't have any glyphosate in their food, then they can have that label on their food.
So what does it say on the label?
The label says biochecked non-glyphosate certified.
Okay, so that's something that we would want to encourage moms to look for?
So it's very new. It's something that definitely keep an eye out, check around, definitely follow the news. The thing about it is that we know that our moms are really passionate about what's actually in their food, so this is just another level of transparency that's out there too.
Yeah.
So for those who don't know that much about glyphosate, it's kind of a controversial topic. It is an herbicide that's used in Monsanto, like I said. It's used to kill weeds, and it's found in a lot of the crops that are out there. So it's also found in a lot of, it's been tested to be found in a lot of common foods. Okay. So right now, I think there's definitely arguments on both sides on whether or not it's harmful. I mean, the World Health Organization's International Agency for Research on Cancer in 2015 labeled glyphosate as a possible human carcinogen. Okay. But then in 2016, they altered their stance to say that glyphosate is unlikely to pose a carcinogenic risk to humans from exposure through their diet. Okay. Okay. So another thing is Monsanto denies that it has any risks, and the EPA and the European Food Safety Authority say that it's unlikely to pose carcinogenic risks for humans. Okay. Science is still emerging. They're definitely testing on this, so it's really important that you continue to watch. You know, it's a pesticide. It's definitely, it shows up in a lot of common foods that are there. So right now, it's not necessarily showing from those organizations to cause harm, but some emerging research has shown that it can act as an endocrine disruptor and cause of antibiotic-resistant bacteria.
Okay, so good to know and watch out for, like you said. And then, so the article, is there an article in the magazine to talk more about this?
What we really talked about in the magazine is just that there's the new label, so it's talking about food transparency. Okay. So if you want to avoid the use of pesticides on the food that you eat, the best route to do is to go organic, because they don't use pesticides when farming organic food. Right, right. So this is a story that we'll be continuing to watch and see where it goes and see what all of the emerging science and further testing goes on this.
Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, that's good information. Thank you.
So I want to put the question out to you guys. I know this is controversial, so I just want to see what everyone thinks about the new non-glyphosate certified label. Is it something that you want in your food? Something that you're looking for, you would like to see at the grocery store? So just let us know in the comments.
Yeah, I mean, we have Ozzy saying that our country is so far behind others when it comes to food labeling, which, we definitely agree. There's a lot of people agreeing that food transparency is really important.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then Sarah Stymus, she grows her own organic veggies and fruit. So
nice.
Yeah.
I'm jealous. I want to do that.
Yeah, you can come and show us how to do that properly.
Yeah, absolutely. So food transparency is obviously very huge, and we appreciate all of your comments. So
yeah, definitely.
Let's move on to hormonal imbalance.
Yes.
This is a topic that is something that I have definitely, been researching for myself, and it's so interesting to learn about all of the different ways that your hormones can affect all of the bodily functions that go on in your body. So your hormones play a crucial role in your fertility, in your reproductive health, in your metabolism, in your growth, in your movement, in your breathing. Basically, it's a part of all of the crucial roles that go on in your body. So what happens when your hormones get out of balance? These
you start acting crazy.
Yeah. These bodily functions don't work properly. And so the thing that I've been looking into recently is just how your lifestyle really can have effect on your hormonal balance.
Okay.
So we talked about that all in the issue, so you can go and check that out. We also talked with Joy McCarthy, author of Joyous Detox, because she once in the past suffered from hormonal imbalance, and she kind of tells us how she healed her hormonal imbalance and got everything in balance, and kind of the ways that she worked to do that. So we also talk about ways to do that, and ways to avoid any of the bad toxins that can move your hormones out of whack too. So go ahead and definitely check out this issue, or this article in our issue.
Yeah, and so I know that detoxing is like that's I guess the whole point of her book, right?
Yeah.
So that I mean, she's had an amazing story, and she has really great tips. So,
honestly, like, I could read her cookbook and her story on detoxing from cover to cover. It's so good. She has really so much good information in there.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question though. Do having too many kids cause hormonal imbalance?
Stress does.
Oh, right. Okay.
And not getting enough sleep.
Oh, right.
So really, yeah.
Oh,
it's all of these little things that we deal with on a daily basis that can push your hormones out of whack. So,
very
and
true.
there's so many things that you can do yourself to make sure that you're doing everything possible for yourself to be healthy and have hormone balance. So check that out. And hopefully that's really helpful to a lot of you out there.
Okay, great. All right, so the next we'll talk about this cookbook, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we shared a few of the recipes from this cookbook.
Yeah.
In this issue.
So I was flipping through this cookbook, and I it's so awesome.
It really is. Yeah. All of the plant-based food in there is really hearty, and it's really family friendly, and everything looks delicious.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you're eating plant-based food, it's not just eating salads and vegetables. Like, you can eat really hearty meals and still be very strong.
Yeah, so like red lentil soup. I mean, that honestly, that looks so good. Yeah. I mean, when you think about plant-based foods, it doesn't immediately strike you as, I guess, if you're used to eating, kind of a meat kind of diet, you're not immediately thinking that it's going to be delicious. But when you look at this cookbook, you actually will start to change your mind. And I think this is something my family might want to try.
And the thing is, there's so many simple swaps to get yourself moving in that direction. And that's really the way I think is the best way to do it. Just don't overwhelm yourself. Just take simple steps every single day that you can move in a healthier direction. So I actually interviewed the authors of this book, who are Rip and Jane Esselstyn. They are brother and sister. So Rip wrote the cookbook, and then Jane did all of the recipes for it. So they've been eating whole food plant-based for the last 30 plus years.
Oh, wow.
So, and that started in their family, and they raised their kids that way too. And their kids are thriving. Jane's kids are collegiate athletes. They're swimmers, and you know, they really stand by this diet. And it's really interesting to hear all of the ways that a plant-based diet can really help. Help you disease-wise, help you with energy, just help you with all of the different variables of your health too. So
very nice.
It's really, really interesting too. So in the magazine, you'll also learn how a whole food plant-based diet is better for your body, how it's better for the environment, and how it's easier on your wallet too. So definitely go to the magazine and check out all of our future stories and read it from cover to cover, because we've got some really great stuff in there too.
Yeah, okay. Well, great. Well, thanks, Maureen, for sharing all the wonderful content.
My pleasure. Yeah, so happy to be here and talk about KIWI. I hope that you enjoy this issue too.
Yeah, okay. Well, everyone, just remember to keep leaving your comments, share the video with your friends. And we will be announcing the winners tomorrow. And I think that's it for today. So thanks, everyone.
So enjoy reading KIWI.
Yeah, and let us know what you think about KIWI.
Please do.
We want to hear your honest feedback. So, all right, have a good day, everyone. Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you.